I'm so freaking happy. One, you can see back there how late it is getting, but it's fine. So this is a super fun look. I actually was browsing Pinterest for house floor plans. I'm aware I just bought this house, okay, but you should never just be content. You should always try to do better. So I was looking at house floor plans, that's beside the point, and this really pretty look, I will try to insert it here. This really pretty look popped up on my little Pinterest newsfeed, I guess. I don't know what you call it on Pinterest. Anyway, it popped up. It was super pretty. It reminds me of like sunflowers, fire kind of business. So if you want to see how I got this look, please continue to watch, and if you enjoy while you're watching, give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below. I'm doing a giveaway at 100 subscribers. You're entered to win if you are subscribed to my channel. You guys should also follow me on Instagram. I always have it linked down below. If you follow me, you can see fun little sneak peeks of upcoming looks and fun things that are happening in my life. And yes, that is it, so please enjoy the video. Okay. So I'm actually gonna start with the Pac-Man palette from Wet n Wild. I love this palette so far. It's super good. I don't get a lot of fallout, hardly any really. The only shade that's giving me any is that pink. But you know, so we're gonna start in here. And I'm gonna order, I've given up. I know I said that about the ring light and it ended up being a really good decision, but I've really given up now, and now I've decided that I'm going to, sorry, there's a hair stuck on it. I'm gonna order one of the color switch things, because my brushes get hella dirty and colorful. Like if it's one of these and there's just like a neutral shade on it, it doesn't bother me near as much as having like purple and blue on it. Just me? Probably. Alright, sorry. We're gonna take a fluffy little crease brush and we're gonna start with this little orange shade. I'm trying to sit closer to my... I'm trying to sit closer to you guys because my dad watched one of my other videos. He was like, when your overhead light is like on, I guess, and you can see it at the top of the screen, he's like, it's hella distracting. But I can't turn it off because then my whole background's dark, and I don't know why. I like it when you guys can see my background. I don't know. I'm nosy, I guess. I love it when I can look at other people's backgrounds. So we're gonna start off with this matte orange, and it's just, they're so pigmented is what the thing is about this palette. I just filmed a look on it, like a review, like a first impression review, and I'm fairly certain this palette, I can't remember exactly, I think it's like $10 though, and that is hella affordable. So I'm just starting with that orange in the crease. I have to concentrate so bad when I'm doing my crease layout because, fun fact you might have not known about me, when I was 12 I was diagnosed with Bell's palsy, and this whole side of my face went completely slack and my muscles were kind of paralyzed and I couldn't tighten them, and this side all my muscles clenched and I couldn't relax them, so I was kind of like for like 2 weeks I had to be put on steroids to correct it, and it flares up on occasion. But ever since then my face, of course hardly anyone's face is completely symmetrical, but ever since then my face is like not even and it bothers me. So we are just adding this really kind of heavy. We're gonna be doing some color mixing later in this video if you're like interested, because I really have this look dead set in my head, and I know exactly how I want it to look in my, am I crooked? I think I was a little crooked. I feel crooked. Anyway, I have this look like dead set on how I want it to look in my mind. Is it gonna come out like that? Probably not. So as much as I do not like doing them, we are going to cut my crease, not all the way. We're gonna leave the outer corner, about that far of the outer corner, alone. If you want to get better at your cut creases, I'm not the girl. My friend Taylor has a channel here on YouTube. She would be your girl. She can cut a crease in like 3 seconds. So I'll be back with my crease cut. Did that come out how I wanted it to? No. And are we gonna work through it? Yes, absolutely. So this one kind of ended up going to the end of my eye. Actually, both of them did, but I'm confident that we can figure this out. Maybe. So I'm going to start in this palette again, and I'm going to take the yellow, not really the brush I would pick. This is the brush I had that already had yellow on it. My eyelashes like tangled together in the corner. And we're just gonna place this over our lid. I mainly wanted to cut my crease to make the yellow pop a little bit more. I don't really, on me, cut creases on other people are beautiful and amazing and I love them, but on me, I'm just not a huge fan. So we are pretty much gonna completely blend out the cut crease that we just created, because I just wanted the yellowy gold to show up like. And a way to get that is to cut your crease, especially if you're as pale as me and you have like a damn near completely white concealer. By the way, I use the e.l.f. Camo Concealer in Fair Rose. I'm just saying, if you have like damn near a white concealer and you cut your crease with it, whatever color you put over top of it, it's gonna like beautifully. I have 3 different gold shadows and I don't really know which one I'm jiving with. These 2 are from Profusion Festival and this one is from ColourPop I Love You. I Think I Love You or whatever. I want like a really pretty light one, which is this one, but I'm kind of jiving on this one now. Those are damn near the exact same. I'm gonna take and clean off my hands, my hands. This is called Rule Breaker. You know what, if you have this palette, it's the gold in it. I hope this doesn't have a ton of fallout, and I'm just gonna pack it over. I can literally feel the eyeshadow hitting my face. Okay, so to try to combat the wicked amount of fallout that just hit my face, I'm going to wet my brush. This is the Wet n Wild Natural finish. If you see me like randomly looking at the viewfinder, it's because my lights randomly like wash me out really bad, and I'm trying to make sure we don't have that happening. Yeah, it's beautiful. I really just wanted it to be hella glittery. So now that we know to wet the brush, I'm going to load up my brush, tap out excess, spray it a few times. Now I'm gonna go back in with that original crease brush and the orange. This palette does have a shimmery orange that is also gorgeous, but I'm just gonna take the matte orange again and kind of blend these together a little bit. I definitely just covered up more of the gold than anticipated over here. I just want it to fuse out nicely. And now random. I'm gonna take this on the same brush. This is just kind of a warm tone transition shade, and I'm gonna take barely any of it and add it into that crease to deepen it. Do I like how this is going? No. Are my eyes even? Awesome. Perfect. And now I'm gonna go back in with that hella light gold. Makeup's really just about piling over and over again. Perfect. There's fallout in my eye. Like literally I'm blinking it into my eye. It hurts. So I have this random patch where my makeup came off and I'm not even sure what that's from. Can we fix that? Moving on. So now we're gonna take a pencil brush, and this is where I'm gonna start mixing colors a little bit, because I do not own, apparently, I used to have one from Bloody Mary Cosmetics from Hot Topic, but apparently I no longer have a red, like a solid freaking red shade. So these tassels are so uneven. Anyway, I have fallout all over my shirt. Problems. Anyway, we're gonna mix our own red, and I'm going to start actually in the Modern Renaissance palette. This is obviously a very red, rosy toned palette, and I'm going to go in with Red Ochre to start. And I'm smoking this down pretty good. The picture I'm working off of, it's like a really pretty maroon burgundy shade, which my thought process there was I would just, I would just use a bright red and darken it with black as I needed until I felt comfortable. Apparently we're not going to do that because I don't have a bright red. Adapt, overcome. Who says that? I feel like Bear Grylls says that. He probably doesn't. So now that we have that, now that we have that laid down, I'm going to go back into the Festival palette. And this shade right here is pink in reality, but it's like a super rosy, dark pink. And we're gonna see if this is gonna pull a little more red. And I didn't just go off of pans when I was deciding that I didn't have a color that would work for this. I swatched them on my fingers. And this pulled hella pinky rose, which is handily what we're looking for right now to fix the red ochre. And I am gonna go ahead and kind of add my wings, my eyes. Do you ever just not like your eyes? I just hit my elbow and it really hurt. Anyway, I'm getting hellacious fallout. That is one thing about the Festival palette. If you're thinking about purchasing it, it falls out a lot. Lots of fallout. I'm going to tightline my eye with the LA Girl Shockwave Neon Liner in Blackout. Okay, so now that I'm kind of glancing back at it, this does not look very blended, so I'm just going to take a ginormous fluffy brush and just hit the edges of the orange to kind of diffuse it a little bit more. The picture I'm working off of, they do not have a winged liner, but I am going to add like the thinnest little baby wing with my Physicians Formula Eye Booster Pen in Ultra Black, and then I'm going to add some Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara and the Kiss Sultry Lashes, and I will be right back to feel it. I gave up on my ponytail. I really tried. I gave up on my ponytail. We're back. We had some issues out of lashes. I didn't even use the Sultry Lashes. I ended up using the Ardell Demi Wispies. Yes, thank you. So now we're gonna do the lips, which I've had the Blistex lip serum on this whole time. I'm just gonna add, I mean like I had it caked on. I'm gonna add a thin layer, and we're gonna go in with the Rimmel Exaggerate Lip Liner in Ravish and NYX Liquid Lip Suede in Tourist Skies, and we'll be back. Okay, so my lip liner broke 15 times, but I did slightly fill in my lips just a little bit because this applicator is wonky. Lips are on. Feeling pretty confident. We do still need to do an inner corner highlight, and for that I'm gonna try to open this palette. I'm going to take the Super Pale Gold again. Yeah, this is the final look. I think the only thing I would have done a little differently, I would have maybe darkened the orange that's in my crease a little bit, made it more of a burnt orange shade. Yeah, I think that's the only thing I would change, but other than that, I actually really like how this look came out. I'm trying to get a little bit more into color. I don't know how it's working out, but I hope you guys enjoyed this look. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below. I'm doing a giveaway at 100 subscribers. You should enter, and I think that's it, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.